Houston, this is What's Next. I'm Jimmy Sue, and this is my co-host Nola. Welcome to What's Next Houston, Houston's newest and premier lifestyle TV show. We are dedicated to informing you of the latest trends, products, innovations, and services that our great town has to offer. So, let's get started because this is What's Next Houston.
Moving day to day, I gotta find my way. Living check to check so I can cash my pay. Argue with my boss cause I'm always late. Tryna ball, I can never be up on deflate. All I wanna do is sit back and roll my boom. It got me feeling like all I wanna do is sit back and roll my boom. Got me feeling like.
Even though it seems like we have the COVID pandemic under control, it's starting to look like it just won't go away. Plus, there's a lot of information out there about the vaccine, both good and bad. So, who do we believe? Do we get the vaccine or not? Pasadena Health Center is here to help.
Since the beginning of COVID, ever since the very first case that we've heard about, there's been various messages: wear a mask, don't wear a mask, don't stand next to people, it's okay to stand next to people. All these messages were confusing, not only for us as medical personnel, but for the patients that we treat. They didn't know. Some patients were just not going out in public because they were like, I don't know. Should I be around people or should I not? Anyway, this is what we do know about COVID as far as how to protect yourself. We do know for a fact that if you are not wearing a mask, you are at an extremely high rate and risk of catching COVID. Okay, that's a given. We do know that. This is airborne, so when we're talking, water droplets are coming out of our mouths. If you cough or sneeze, it projects the smaller airdrops, the aerosol droplets, farther. So here's the thing: if you're in a room, you're cram-packed, people standing right next to one another very tightly, somebody sneezes, pretty much everybody in that room is now at risk. They've got those water droplets if that person is positive for COVID. What we know today in terms of COVID is that in the beginning it was thought to just be another variant. It's bad. We need to take a look at this. That was fallacy on our part, and we made a big boo-boo there as far as a world culture. This is not just a simple variant. This is a very nasty, ugly variant that in the past hundreds of years it comes, it goes. Every time you'll get one, and every time you get an outbreak, it's going to be worse because a new variant has got a foothold. Nobody has immunity, and it takes off. We thought that's what we were dealing with here, and it was going to be containable very quickly. However, we underestimated how quickly and how nasty this little virus is. Once it grabs a hold, it causes extreme symptoms, and it's extremely transmittable to the next person. We can contain it, get herd immunity, we can all go back to having the lives that we're used to, but we've got to get people convinced to wash their hands, distance themselves, and cover their face until we determine that we've now reached herd immunity. It's safe to slowly take these restrictions down. So with all of that being said, I know people may still have questions. They might have, something's not answered, something just isn't meshing, okay? I work at Pasadena Health Center in Pasadena, Texas. You're more than welcome to call, schedule an appointment, come in. We're more than happy to talk to you, give you all the information that we have, the scientific data. Any information we have, it's free for you to have. And we will explain the pros and cons of each thing. If you come in and just say, well, I've had this cough, and I'm scared maybe I got COVID, we have a test. It's in office, it's free. We can test you. We can tell you, nope, you're negative. Oh, you're positive. This is what you need to do. You're there and you're like, okay, well, I've decided I want the shot now that I've talked to you. Excellent. got plenty of injections, we've got plenty of vaccines at the office. It's completely free. There is no cost. There is no cost for the test. There is no cost for the vaccine. Okay, and if you can't tell by now, I like to talk a lot, so information's free and it will be forthcoming. But you know, let's all work together, guys. There's no excuse. If you don't know, come talk to us and we will help educate you.
If you need help with COVID, give Pasadena Health Center a call at 713-554-1091 or look them up on the web at pasadenahealthcenter.com. They will help you decide if you should take the vaccine or not, and if you decide to get the vaccine, they have it for free, along with free COVID testing. Pasadena Health Center also offers other services, including family practice, pediatrics, dental, counseling services, and much, much more. We love our veterans. If you're a veteran and own a business, you don't want to miss what's coming up. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
America needs veterans more than ever. As a veteran business owner, you are equipped with a focus, professionalism, and dedication that is rare in the marketplace. We are looking for former military, make it happen business leaders like you to join forces with a marketplace mission called Veterans Business Force, a division of Network in Action Business Force based in Houston, Texas. We are Veterans Business Force, on mission and locking arms. Together we are stronger. Google Veteran Business Force to find us before we find you.
What's next, Houston? Spotlighting and growing your business in 2021 for as little as $1,000, and that includes airtime and production. Your business will be seen on Channel 39 during 3 airings of What's Next Houston.
Grow your business today. Call Clinton Raleigh at 832-420-3442. Tired of living with dirty and nasty floors? Matt here for American Steam Clean and Restoration, Houston's #1 choice for floor cleaning and restoration. We can make your floor look as good as new. We are affordable, reliable, with fair, upfront, everything's included prices, and a 100% satisfaction guarantee. If you want the best, call the best. American Steam Clean and Restoration. Call us today at 832-415-6379.
You wanted to get the kids vaccinated again, didn't you? Well, how well did that work out for you? Lucky for you, Brenda is here to help you avoid long lines. Isn't that right, Brenda?
Yes, ma'am.
Before you go buy a backpack, get one for free. Right, Brenda?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, don't make the same mistakes you made last year. Go see Brenda. Pasadena Health Center is coming to a location near you. Check our website or Facebook for details.
Does your business do something unique or special? Then you need to let the Houston area know about it. Partner up with What's Next Houston. Learn more about our new cutting-edge lifestyle TV show at whatsnexthouston.com. Veterans, our whole country owes you a huge thank you for all you have done for us. We have a very special guest today, Kathy Bowersox, and she is here to tell us all about the Veterans Business Force. Kathy, welcome to What's Next Houston. Tell us about Veterans Business Force.
I'm glad to, Jimmy Sue. Thank you so much for asking. So that is an organization that I have built. It's part of Network in Action, which is a very different business networking organization from anything else out there. And it is a group that I formed strictly for military veterans. I feel like it's a small way that I can thank them for their service and give back to them now that they're civilians.
Can you tell us about your organization, Network in Action?
It's a very different networking organization from anything that most people have seen before. We do things very differently. We don't get up and do elevator speeches. Instead, we do activities in our meetings that help our members get to know each other better, that help our members understand who good clients are for each other, that help our members understand how to refer business to each other and help them build their relationships. And so we do something different in every single meeting. We also like to add value for them, so we do things like help them identify their ideal clients, help them with their marketing, help them run their business. My background is that I'm a strategic business advisor, and so I often use that experience as well to help my members in all my network and action groups be successful. The other thing is we are the only networking organization out there that gives a guaranteed return on our members' investment.
Kathy, tell us how a veteran can contact you and learn more about how to join your fantastic organization.
They can reach out to me at Kathy, that's Kathy, at networkinaction.com, or they can go to networkinaction.com and search for the Veterans Business Force under Visit a Group. If they're interested in my other groups as well, they can look for West Chase Business Force or Sugar Land Business Force. And lastly, they can call me at 713-899-8615.
Thanks again for joining us today, Kathy.
I was really glad to be here, and Jimmy Sue, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to spread the words about what we're doing to help veterans be successful in their businesses.
Is your home over 20 years old? Are you experiencing leaks? Your home might need repiping. Sylvia and Don Wilson experienced this at their home. Let's find out what happened to them.
We've been thinking about this for quite some time because this is an older home built in 1960, and it has galvanized pipes, and that is failing in a lot of places. So we knew we were on borrowed time, but here came the hard freeze, and it was did break some pipes. So that was the motivation for us to go ahead and take this time to just change out the plumbing.
He came out on a Friday and checked everything, and we discussed getting the pipes replaced. The crew showed up on Monday to evaluate what needed to be done, and the work started on Tuesday, and it took them 2.5 days to get all the plumbing done.
Well, they were very efficient in everything they did. It was apparent they knew exactly what to do and how to go about doing it, and they were very skilled in what they did, and very nice young men, very polite, very neat, very quick to answer questions. And one of the better parts, at the end of the day, they would clean up all their mess. They left no messes at the end of the day. We thought they were just an outstanding group of people and workmen, so we were very pleased.
Their names were Ryan and Garrett, and they were really outstanding, friendly young men.
Well, the drywall was done by a young man named Jacob, and he was equally talented in his skills. And one of the things that's really nice about the cutting holes in the wall and repairing the sheetrock is they would go with a vacuum behind the cuts and the sanding to minimize the amount of dust that came into the house. And obviously you're not going to save it all when you're working in cold temperatures and the heater's on and drawing air all throughout the house. So I thought that was just outstanding that they would minimize the dust doing that. Very efficient, very proficient, and very gentlemanlike all through the whole process. We'd recommend them to anyone who is going through this, wants to or has to, either one. It's no question about that.
If you're concerned about your home's pipes, give our friends at EPW Services a call at 281-757-3247. They can let you know if you have something to worry about or not.
You wanted to get the kids vaccinated again, didn't you? Well, how well did that work out for you? Lucky for you, Brenda is here to help you avoid long lines. Isn't that right, Brenda?
Yes, ma'am.
Before you go buy a backpack, get one for free. Right, Brenda?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, don't make the same mistakes you made last year. Go see Brenda. Pasadena Health Center is coming to a location near you. Check our website or Facebook for details.
Marriage can be a beautiful thing, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. Hi, I'm Jimmy Sue of Affordable Divorce Texas. We specialize in fast, friendly divorces where everyone wins. Divorce doesn't have to be stressful and be expensive. If your divorce is uncontested and you have no children under the age of 18, Affordable Divorce Texas can handle your pro se divorce for as little as $4.99 plus filing fee. All divorces are done under the supervision and approved by Equator L. Turner of the Turner Law Firm. Both parties can win, and divorce doesn't have to cost a fortune. Save your money for something fun. Contact us today at affordableddivorcetexas.com.
Anyone can have a party. Why not have a TXR paintball party? With over 20 years of experience in the largest field in the Houston area, TXR will provide a safe, adrenaline-packed day of paintball for your birthday or bachelor party, church, or group outing.
Have your party at TXR! Be the cool kid in school!
What's next, Houston? Spotlighting and growing your business in 2021 for as little as $1,000, and that includes airtime and production. Your business will be seen on Channel 39 during 3 airings of What's Next Houston.
Grow your business today. Call Clinton Raleigh at 832-420-3442. Learning to live with autism is like putting together a puzzle. If you have a loved one who you suspect might have autism, you owe it to them to have them tested and get the help they need. When the pieces of their life are put together properly, they can live complete and satisfying lives. At King Haven Counseling, we're Houston's leader in autism diagnosis and treatment. King Haven Counseling. Call us today at 877-214-8839. Let's solve this together.
Welcome back. Anyone who has lived through a Houston summer knows that we have problems with mosquitoes. And with all the recent rain, the next month will be vicious. Recently, we discovered a company that has a state-of-the-art mosquito control system that is effective, affordable, and very easy to use.
In Texas, there is a huge problem with mosquitoes.
My wife and I bought a new home, and it had a covered patio, partially covered, and it was a mosquito haven. I mean, you couldn't, you go like that, you'd hit, it was terrible.
So in the summers, it's just so many mosquitoes. The backyard was completely unable to be used because the bugs were just incessant.
So we are a boarding facility and we take care of lots of dogs, and mosquitoes are responsible for dogs contracting heartworms.
It started in 2014. Chuck came to me with this idea, and my son and I are very allergic to mosquitoes. And I said, well, install the system at the house and see how this works. And he did, and I was like, wow, this is amazing, I love it.
Hello, my name is Chuck Kuhn, and I am one of the owners and the certified applicator for Loco Mosquito. Loco Mosquito is a pest control business that at the end of the day, our mission is to fight mosquitoes, to kill them dead, stop them in their tracks.
Being super skeptical and always questioning about the chemicals because of who I am about gardening. They assured me that it wasn't going to hurt the things that meant the most to me. So I said, let's give it a shot, because these flies were just unbelievable, and mosquitoes, and I was spending a fortune on putting out off for every customer of mine.
We get a lot of is what is our impact with our beneficial insects, and beneficial insects would be your pollinators like bees, butterflies, and What we do is with our automated systems, we actually use a UV sensitive product. So after our automated system goes through a mist cycle, the UV rays will actually burn up that residual. And so when a bee or a butterfly lands on a flower to pollinate, there's no harmful residue left over. So we're not going to impact our beneficial insects. So the systems that we sell to our residential customers and also commercial customers, what makes these systems great and different than our competitors would be right here in our control panel. This is actually an app-based control panel, so you actually have full communication and connectivity with your smartphone. So you can tell the system when to go off and on. You can also have a feature called the zone feature. So we can turn off certain sections of the mist nozzles. So if you're chilling and grilling on your patio, having a great time, and you just didn't want the system to go off while you're out there, you can certainly turn off that particular zone just with a swipe on your smartphone.
What sets us apart from others is that we're not a franchise. We're locally owned and operated. We give a major attention to detail.
Prior to the virus, we did a lot of volunteering with local organizations, giving our time back into the community.
Fire Station 13 is where it really started. And it was just such an honor to be a part of it and get to know them personally. And they're such a family.
I've recommended it to several of my clients, and I would recommend it to everyone who lives in Houston.
My name's Kristen Powell. I own the Barking Pig, and I'm a Loco Mosquito customer.
I'm Peter Garcia. I own El Mason Restaurant, and I'm a Loco Mosquito fan.
Rid your outdoor space of mosquitoes and find out more about Loco Mosquito. Go to locomosquito.com or you can call them at 713-269-4024.
Learning to live with autism is like putting together a puzzle. If you have a loved one who you suspect might have autism, you owe it to them to have them tested and get the help they need. When the pieces of their life are put together properly, they can live complete and satisfying lives. At King Haven Counseling, we're Houston's leader in autism diagnosis and treatment. King Haven Counseling. Call us today at 877-214-8839. Let's solve this together.
What's next, Houston? Spotlighting and growing your business in 2021 for as little as $1,000, and that includes airtime and production. Your business will be seen on Channel 39 during 3 airings of What's Next Houston.
Grow your business today. Call Clinton Raleigh at 832-420-3442.
You wanted to get the kids vaccinated again, didn't you? Well, how well did that work out for you? Lucky for you, Brenda is here to help you avoid long lines. Isn't that right, Brenda?
Yes, ma'am.
Before you go buy a backpack, get one for free. Right, Brenda?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, don't make the same mistakes you made last year. Go see Brenda. Pasadena Health Center is coming to a location near you. Check our website or Facebook for details.
Do you need a place to relax? Find peace in your own backyard. Relax and feel the warm, soothing hydrotherapy of a Bullfrog Spa from Glacier Pool Supplies and Spas. For a peaceful body, peaceful mind, and peaceful home. Glacier Pool Supplies and Spas, Houston's exclusive Bullfrog Spa dealer.
Anyone can have a party. Why not have a TXR paintball party? With over 20 years of experience in the largest field in the Houston area, TXR will provide a safe, adrenaline-packed day of paintball for your birthday or bachelor party, church, or group outing.
Have your party at TXR! Be the cool kid in school!
Welcome back. Did you know that partnering up with What's Next Houston has a lot of benefits? Contact us to learn more about this absolutely exclusive marketing plan that will take your business to the next level. Healthy cells inside our body need oxygen to live and do the job they are designed to do. Oxygen Orchard, a Houston-based company, has invented and is producing the Big Pitcher that enhances our drinking water with oxygen that can actually make a difference in all aspects of our lives. Let's learn more about it.
Hi, I'm John Rodriguez, and this is my wife Ellen. We have a business near Memorial Park, Massage Therapy Houston, and Ellen is a trainer, Houston Inner Loop Trainer. We discovered oxygen water several years ago through the running community, and at that time we were competitive runners, and we could tell that the oxygen water made us stronger and faster.
My name is Andy Valdez. I'm a Marine veteran, and I served from 88 to 92. When I discovered Oxygen Orchard 2 months ago, it really has changed my health.
We felt more mental clarity. We've had better digestion.
Oxygen Orchard is the company that my husband and I run. We manufacture and market the Big Pitcher. Here's how it works. Food plus oxygen equals energy. So it takes energy to do the immune function. It takes energy that cell creates to do the design of the cell function. And 3, it takes energy to detoxify itself.
So I went and got a live blood cell test. I could see my blood cells were kind of clumped together, and that's an indicator of low oxygen. So I drank some of the oxygen water, and after just about 20 minutes or so, my red blood cells just kind of laid out beside each other, which means they're capable of doing what they're supposed to do.
Ordinarily, when I go on a ruck, it's usually a 2 miles and I'll take a break. Well, around the campus is around 4.3 miles, and that day I went all the way around without taking a break. So I said, there's something to this.
We are saturating the water to its maximum natural oxygen. So there's never going to be any risk of oxygen toxicity. It takes about 20 minutes for the water to become fully oxygenated. More oxygen in the water is going to help it flow better. So people talk about how smooth it tastes, or how smooth it feels.
It makes the water taste better. We've noted that. I've let some clients try the water and they say this tastes great.
It makes sense. I mean, you need oxygen, so why would you drink oxygen-infused water?
I recommend the Pitcher. We've had good results with it.
It's the hardest working appliance in your kitchen. You can order one by going to our website, oxygenorchard.com.
Learn more about Oxygen Orchard and get your Big Pitcher at oxygenorchard.com. Thanks for watching Houston's newest premier lifestyle TV show, What's Next Houston? Remember to always adopt and please never shop, plus always spay and neuter your pets. Always be on the lookout for What's Next Houston and NOLA.